Welcome to the Investor Impact Power Talks with Vinney Chopra, where investors gather to share their insights and strategies in the world of multifamily, real estate, and beyond. Get ready to be inspired and equipped for your next level of success.
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinny, what are these over here? You know, I wrote this book a few years back, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education.
All right. So I hope you like that. What did you pick up from it, by the way? What did you pick up? Anybody?
Vinny, I got a question on his Airbnb.
Yeah.
Remember, you talked about how he ended up paying. Oh, hold on. Is my camera frozen?
Is it? Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You talked about how he put little or no money down on the Airbnb. Is that because he cash out refied afterwards?
Yeah.
So he did initially put the money down?
Totally. First he did put it. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Understood.
That's the way to do it. And it's going to be infinity returns, guys. Infinity returns, because when you have zero money in the deal and it's cranking your cash flow, you take cash flow divided by zero is infinity. That's the beauty of it. So Airbnbs, I'm not that big at it, but I know another friend of mine, he's got 6 of those. And he's from Walnut Creek. He's got his rental over here. He moved to this, 2 in Scottsdale. He got 1 in a Big Bear, I think, Bear or something. Anyway, but he's making, are you ready? By working only 6 hours a week. He's got a VA assistant who does all the work and everything. And he's making $336,000, he told me, just a couple of days back. He works only 6 hours a week on his business. And that's Airbnb. Yeah. Eric Lawson is his name. He's one of my investors too. Can you believe it? He actually gave me his, retirement money you cannot put into syndication or your own deal. So he entrusted me to put his retirement money into my deal, which made him more money and so forth. Anyway, I usually don't talk about the name, but no problem. But again, what else should we talk? Other questions?
I have a question. I have
please.
a question about commercial multifamily in California.
Okay.
How do you feel about all the rent control stuff? And I know they're talking about getting more aggressive on things. Is this something like for a little while, maybe we should try to stay away from California? Just
for the last 18 years, I've not bought a deal in California. Actually, I had big plans. We built a home actually, just north of Bakersfield, sold it luckily before the downturn. And then I bought a 1-acre lot with 4 homes. We were going to move the homes to another location and build 34-unit apartment complex over there in that lot, 1-acre lot. And I had some big plans, but when I started looking into permitting and problems and everything, 18 years back, I decided no more. No, I don't want it. Don't want to do business in. I'm sure people are doing business. Of course, they are developers. Their affordable housing is big. You get tax breaks and everything. So that's a different animal. It's a
Yeah.
different animal
Understood.
altogether. I would say if you do buy multifamily sleeper, that's in the Central Valley. I have had some friends of mine who have bought in Madera, Merced, Ripon, Stockton, in those areas,
Yeah.
or even going into Central Valley, you could go towards Porterville or Fresno and North on that side, but Dinuba, all those places, right? Because cash flow is king. That's all I want to say. If the cash flow does not come from that multifamily, you walk away. It's not cap rate. It's not anything. It's cash flow. How much rents you're getting, and they're getting even more stricter now in California. Like you said, with percentage increase and everything, and they're going to be zapping the landlords more. It's very unhealthy. California as a state has higher income per person, but then, the rent control, but rents are pretty high. My daughter was paying $5,600 a month rent in San Francisco per month.
For an
know,
apartment?
yeah, her apartment, she had one beautiful apartment right opposite to the
Yeah.
city center, right? She lived there 2 or 3 years. Then she said, Dad, I'm moving. I'm moving from here. She found the off market deal on a condo and we bought it in 1 hour. She bought it in 1 hour because he had put aside money and everything. She paid cash for it. So she's there in Cow Hollow now. It was a duplex. The sellers had demolished it or maybe kept some frontage and then they built 6 condominiums on it. Yeah, in duplex right there on a very beautiful state, Union Street, I think it's called. And so anyway, but the thing is, answering your question, brother Franco, I'll stay away. If you want to make cash flow, go to other places. Go to Georgia, where Ricardo is. Go to Huntsville. Go to Phoenix, Arizona. Go to other places. You know what? You are so tied up. Franco, you want to get assisted living. Why are you going Florida all the way? You stay right there. I got 3 assisted livings off market today in Phoenix with licenses also. It's mind blowing. Once you are in that market, you're building relationships and everything like that. It just pours on you. It just pours on you. So I'm selling my duplex in Texas now. Hopefully, I'll sell it by next week. Hopefully, let's cross fingers. I'm going to 1031 it, all the profit, 300,000, whatever it is, because I took depreciation on it. I have to capture all the depreciation. So maybe the gain might be $500,000. I don't know. My CPA will tell me. So I will put that into RAL there in. Oh, hands are raised. Saurabh, yes. Go ahead, brother.
On that note, since we were talking about which market to invest in, right? Franco, I and Daryl, we were talking about one type of investing, basically getting some data from mortgage lenders. Franco, do you want to talk more about it?
Yeah.
So what we would be doing or attempting to do is spin off of what I actually did for single family residents and how we would market. So we're getting title data that's targeted towards commercials, multifamily that have loans or that have balloon payments or due or become adjustable in the next 12 to 24 months. And then Saurabh is going to connect with some of his people and try to cross-reference with what's already listed and then start calling on those. Also, maybe even free and clear properties. Those are some that you could do some seller financing and stuff. So essentially what we're trying to do is speed up the timeline on how to find the deals. So use data to try to just make that be faster. So instead of maybe underwriting and going through all these files, you can kind of minimize that by 50% of the time or whatever. So that's what we're trying to work out right now. So I've already connected with people in the title world that are already getting the data for us.
Excellent. Hey, this is the fun part in having the group kind of work together so that you are able to move faster and faster. Who knows? You might find in this more data 5, 10, 15 properties that you
Yeah.
want to buy, and you can even wholesale them to other people in the class or whatever, or make partnerships and all that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is always look outside the box, I say. But aren't there already some data out there where you could screen these? I think it might be. Well, you're getting it from title company. I'm
Yeah. So
thinking
it's
about
super
there are
accurate.
some other databases. Let's ask them. Let's ask Perplexity. Let's do it.
I had a meeting with with a Crixie representative, and Crixie database can do that, where you can
I was
you
going
can
to
see
say that because they have the
where you can
loans
see
maturity. They
the
have
maturity of
also,
the loans, yeah,
yeah.
and properties that I think that are free and clear.
It will be worth it, guys. Maybe you should look at, rather than trying to go through the so much data, all these portals might have already done for you what you need to do. I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. So Crexy might be one. If I were you, I'll do it on Perplexity and say, hey, I'm looking for this. Could you share with me what portals provide the out of town, the balloon payments, which are coming to close in the next 6 months or 12 months? Whatever you ask Perplexity, it's going to go and find it for you. I said, let's do that. And let's hear that next Wednesday. Yeah, I think that'll be fantastic. Fantastic. But I hope we do some really good underwriting of some assets, because the more you do it, the better you become right there. Again, I do want to say that spin that other plate, investor's plate. You cannot just do everything by yourself. If you have a lot of money, great. But you want to start spinning plates and get your brand going with the educational brochure or PowerPoint, so that you could start meeting with your family, friends, people that you know, some contacts, so that you say, hey, I'm learning this from the master, Vinney Chopra. I'll be buying some properties, and if the properties are good, would you come and invest with me? And then you show them the whole PowerPoint and all that stuff, right? Any other questions? Any other questions you can think of? All right. Hey, we got 13 minutes to spare. So let's have a drink tonight. I think I'm going to drink tonight. It's been a long day. And I'm not eating too much medicine. So I think I can splurge on that. Open up a wine tonight. Thank you, guys. Love you. So
Thank you.
see you next
Bye.
Wednesday.
Thank you,
Let's have a
guys.
good one. Hey, remember, Eventbrite. I would highly recommend. You know so much about multifamily. You know so much about it. And you just go, Vinney Chopra, Eventbrite. I sold 90 tickets. I just put 100 people can join my webinar. 90 people already bought. Free tickets, of course. Eventbrite, you could charge money or you could do it free. So 90 different people, I don't know anything about anything. I have their first name, last name, and email address. And I'm going to really blow them away in 1.5 hours of my session on Saturday morning, 19th of October. Yeah. So I'm just saying that start building your list of investors. That's why I said that. All righty. Hey, talk to you all next week. You take care.
Thanks, Vinny.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Ricardo, everybody. Yeah, glad you could join, Ricardo, brother. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jordan.
That's all for this episode of The Investor Impact. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow alongside this powerful inner circle.